Joined now by our final female high school athlete of the week for the season. It is Darby Howard of the state champion Bishop Carroll girls soccer team. She was instrumental in their 21-0 season and capped it off with a big win over St. James Academy in the 5A state championship game over the weekend. Darby, kind of talk about what it means this last weekend to kind of feel like a state champion.
I'm honestly still on an adrenaline rush right now. It's really just such a big achievement, and I knew from game one that our team had what it takes, and I'm honestly just grateful for being able to make it to state 3 years, and I just wanted to end it off with a bang my senior year with this great group of girls that we have.
Yeah, it was a really excellent season for you guys, 21-0, undefeated. One of the greatest seasons really of all time. You guys beat Aquinas, I believe, twice this season, and then capping it off with a win in the state championship game. The first ever Wichita area school to win in 5A. What does that mean to kind of encapsulate all of it into one?
It's just honestly really crazy, and it's not like we went into the season with a goal of winning state. We went into the season of a goal of just getting better as a group of girls, and we put in the work, so it is much deserved. We practice every day, 6 days a week. Even on the Saturday mornings, we woke up and we went to practice, and it really, really is just well deserved. And also the coaches put in so much work. We have film sessions on our Sundays. We have team dinners. It's just really, really like seeing everything that added up to it. It makes sense because we all put the work in.
Yeah. You guys outscored your opponents 121-8 this season. Was there ever a moment where you guys realized that, we might be able to be pretty special?
Yes, from day one, really. And honestly, my front line, too, is just really amazing. And another huge thing is the depth that we have on our bench as well. Even being able to have a sub and have just as good as players is a big deal. And being able to have a break and know that the girls that I have on my team will be able to get the job done as well. Just every single player just works as hard as they could, and it's just really, really inspiring.
Mm-hmm. And for you to be one of the couple seniors on this year's team, what kind of leadership role did you take on taking some of the other teammates under your wing?
Just making sure that it was comfortable, and not that making it seem like I'm not just an upperclassman, but I'm also a part of this family, and that they can talk to me whenever they want to, and that we all understood that it's a team sport and it's a team game, and if we made a mistake, we honestly all picked each other up, and there's never any bad blood because it really did feel like a family for the short season that we had.
Yeah. You guys had a 2-1 win over St. James Academy in the championship. You guys have blown everybody out all year, but that one was really tight. What was kind of the emotions, and then what was it like to finally feel that weight lifted off your shoulder when that buzzer sounded?
I just wanted to cry tears of joy, and seeing my coaches cry and seeing all the girls just so happy. And I made sure that I took it all in, remembered my last season, my last goal, and my last game as a senior in high school, my last career, and I took it all in, made sure I remembered the crowd, remembered the smell, remembered the field, and just honestly the feeling. And it was just really, really surreal. And thinking about it just makes me just very happy right now.
I'm sure you're getting plenty of goosebumps just even thinking about it. But after this year, after your high school career is over, you signed to go play at Johnson County. What's that experience been like for you, trying to decide on where you want to stay for the next couple of years?
It's honestly been very exciting. The recruitment process is a lot, but I think I chose the right place, and the coaches were even at the game. They're very supportive, and I'll be able to play with Brecken Hoy as well, so I'm excited for that. And it's only 3 hours away in Johnson County, so yeah. I'm very, very excited for my future and what has to come.
Yeah. When you think back to this season, was there a moment that really stands out to you as this team coming together and being one? There's a lot of individuals, but is there a moment that you think back on that, this year you're going to look back on in 20, 30 years and think that was the moment we knew that this team could be special?
Honestly, just against St. Thomas, Brooklyn Martin put in a goal the first minute of the game. And the game ended up being 5-4. Putting in 5 goals on St. Thomas isn't easy, especially with the talent that they have. And same thing with Capon. The pressure, and especially with us being rivals, they put in a goal in the first 10 minutes, and then we came back 5-1. So just knowing that even if we do get scored on, even through the downs, we still come together and we kept our heads up the whole time. And that's honestly just a very inspirational and a very just an amazing thing to be able to play on a team like that.
Mm-hmm. Other than holding that gold trophy up, what's been your favorite memory as a student athlete at Bishop Carroll?
The team environment and just winning the games and the tough battles and just the support of everybody, like my family and my friends, being able to see everyone at the stadium, being able to see all the alumni come to the state game, And I would say one of my favorite moments was my brother calling me after the game because he got second in state his senior year and saying, "I can't believe you did it. You were my inspirational, even though you're younger than me. You were my inspiration." And that honestly just really I just took it all in.
Yeah, and now you have bragging rights as an older sibling. The younger sibling having bragging rights doesn't happen very often.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to keep that in my mind when he says something to me.
What makes this year's team so special? Like, what about this team makes you guys what you became?
I honestly think it's because we've had the same team last year. We did graduate really great seniors, but we just had an additional 2 freshmen. And I think that is such a big thing because it's the same team and we learned from our mistakes from last year. And we put up a good fight against St. Thomas in the state game, and during our regular season game, we went to overtime with them too. So just basically it being the same team, I think, and then the 2 freshmen just was the cherry on top.
Yeah. How did you get into soccer? When you think back to when you were just a little kid, how did you get into soccer?
Oh, just my parents putting me through it, and we've never really been a soccer family until one of our family friends just told us, "Hey, you should put your kids through soccer," and then my older brother went through it, my little sister as well, and it's just been a ride from there.
Mm-hmm. When did you know that, winning a state championship, playing it collegiately, when did you think that that was a possibility? Was there a moment when you think back at your career when you kind of realized that you might be pretty good at this?
Having so much love for the sport, it has its ups and downs, and there's been points and times where I've wanted to quit and just mentally just not there. But I honestly think once I started playing for FC Wichita and my new club, then this was a sport for me, and being able to travel with these teammates, and some of my club teammates play for my high school as well. So just the environment and the girls really, and I've been so grateful and lucky with the coaches that I've had throughout my years, and just being able to have fun with the game. And a huge thing is being able to play for my team and not for myself, because I think that's where I have the most fun, is being able to send off the best pass instead of taking a hard shot. And that just really made me be like, wow, I think I want to do this even more.
Yeah. And for you, what makes soccer so fun for you? What do you enjoy the most about playing soccer?
Being able to give my teammates the best opportunities, and just the winning just feels so awesome. And even through the losses, just being able to learn from the mistakes, it really has made me the person I am today. Being able to adapt to the weather, the environment, the refs, it just really is such a huge thing to be a student athlete.
Yeah. And what's your relationship like with your coaches? I'm sure it's one that'll be a relationship for a long time, but Coach Rauchi nominated you to be the final athlete of the week. What's it mean to be nominated, and kind of talk about your relationship with this year's coaching staff?
The coaching staff puts in so much work, so much work. During school, he's a teacher, always watching film, always sending separate texts. When he sees that somebody's down, he'll text them. He'll pull you aside at practice. He really understands how to coach a team. And another huge thing is being able to get onto a team if they're not performing like how they are. And just being able to adapt to that is just really good. And I love all my coaches, especially Rock. And being able to play with them for 4 years has been just amazing. And I'm honestly just really sad that I won't be able to see him anymore, but it's not the end. I'll be able to come visit and stuff. So
yeah. Well, next time you see him, he'll have a big ring on his hand for being a state champion. For you, you're gonna have a lot of free time this summer now that your high school career is over. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm still gonna be playing a lot of soccer just to get ready for college, but just hanging out with my friends, even a lot of my soccer friends, a lot of my school friends, honestly, just soaking in the summer before I have to go collegiately and say goodbye to my hometown friends now.
Yeah. What's a fun fact about you? What's something that somebody may not know about you?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Any hidden talents or anything other than soccer?
No, just pretty well-rounded. I have 3 nephews and 2 nieces.
Okay, so obviously the youngest sibling, I would assume?
No, I have 1 younger than me.
Okay.
And I have 2 older siblings.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations and best of luck at Johnson County. You're our final female high school athlete of the week.
Thank you so much.